What's going on, guys, and welcome to the Forest and Liverpool match preview. Welcome to another video here on the Talking Forest YouTube channel, and today we're looking at the Liverpool game coming up on Sunday, and it's going to be a very, very tough game. We know what they possess. They are still the champions until the end of the season when one of Man City or Arsenal take the crown, but we have to respect them as champions. They've still got world-class players, but also don't show them too much respect. And I mean that in the nicest case. They are sick for a reason this season. They haven't been the best. They've been sloppy in a lot of games. And one of them games was in November when Forest went to Anfield and won 3-0. Now, this will be still this new look Forest that we are looking at. We've only seen them, as I'm recording this, last night in the Europa League, Vitor Pereira's first game. I get away at Fenerbahce, a very tough game on the outlook of things. But when we actually got there, the physicality, the demand for everything, Forest was just levels above Fenerbahce. So we can't really read and look too much into that from Vitor Pereira's standpoint. But this Sunday we can, against very, very good Premier League opposition with world-class players. Forest need to be on their A game, and Vitor Pereira needs to have something up his sleeve. Now, Forest adopted a very high press at Fenerbahce last night, with Nico Williams and Ola Aina basically pushing up with Hutchinson and Callum Hudson-Odoi really, really high up the pitch. Don't think we're going to be that high against Liverpool. I could be wrong. Vitor Pereira could think that they might suffer and choke when we press them that high, especially at the City ground. But I don't think they will. They've got too many good players to do that. But I think we'll adapt a bit more of a defensive approach, but be very, very threatening on the attack. And I do have a feeling that Vitor Pereira will go for the exact same team that got him the 3-0 win away at Fenerbahce last night, with that being Ortega Morena in goal, Aina, Milenkovic, Murillo and Williams across the back four with Anderson and Sangare sitting. Hudson-Odoi wide left, Hutchinson wide right, Gibbs-White in the 10 and Igor Jesus up front. Now, if Forest were to win on Sunday, obviously it would help them massively in the league and in the table with the relegation battle and whatever. It would do massive, massive things for the confidence, for Vitor Pereira, for the players, for the fans, everybody. But what it would secure is the first top-flight double for Forest over Liverpool since 1962-63. Now, last season when we went there and Hudson-Odoi put the ball in the back of their net and we won the game 1-0, it was the first time Forest won at Anfield in a long, long time. And we did it again this season. Went there, won 3-0. Under Sean Dyche in November. Good performance. We rode our luck at the start, but when the goals started going in, there was only really one team that was going to win. It should have been 4 as well, with Igor Jesus' goal getting ruled out for handball, which wasn't a handball, by the way. But it would be a massive thing for Forest if they can do the double over Liverpool. Now let's take a look at the current champions. Now, Liverpool come to the City ground in good form after winning 4 of their last 5 games. Last week was their last win against Brighton 3-0 in the FA Cup. Now, Gravenberch didn't play that game. I don't know if he was rested or injured. I'm not too sure about that. But he definitely didn't play. It allowed Szoboszlai to play in midfield with McAllister, and Curtis Jones played at right back. But Gravenberch is back this week, apparently. So you assume he's going to go into midfield, and Szoboszlai will most likely go back to right back, and Curtis Jones will go to the bench. They've had a lot of issues at right back this season with Frimpong, Bradley, Szoboszlai, Jones, whoever's played there. And obviously the right-hand side has got Canate on as well, so he is a bit of a liability when it does come to defending. Slot is under a bit of pressure as well. Obviously the last 4 wins out of the last 5 games have helped him in that. But you've gone from being champion to now being down in 6th place in the Premier League, and absolutely nowhere near where they should be. And that is after spending a lot of money on Kirkheads, Wirtz, Ekitike, Isak. They've just not hit the heights like last season. But I do think if Forest can start early, start strong, maybe get an early goal, get the crowd on side, the City ground will be bouncing. Liverpool players could start to lose their heads. Slot might start to lose his head. Who knows? But I genuinely believe Forest can win this weekend. And we know how big a win that would be at the bottom of the Premier League. But we do also need to be realistic and realise Forest are coming into this with no wins in their last 3 Premier League games. A draw to Palace at home 1-1 after Nico Williams got sent off. A 3-1 loss away at Leeds on the Friday night. And a 0-0 draw at home to Wolves after having 35 shots. So Forest aren't in the best of form in the Premier League, but that was under Sean Dyche. Now we're under Vitor Pereira. This is his first Premier League game, first home game, so the crowd could be on side. Who knows what could happen? You know, you've all heard about new manager bounces. It could happen, who knows? It certainly happened last night at Fenerbahce. He blamed that. He put that all on the play. He took none of the credit for himself, which I totally agree with. How can he really do anything other than give him some words of confidence? and he can't really do much in this one. He's not really had time. They flew back through the night this morning, whatever it was. So they're probably going to train tomorrow, being Saturday, the day you're watching this. That is going to do it for the end of the video, though. Please comment down below your guys' score predictions and what you believe our lineup will be in Vitor Pereira's first Premier League and home game. And whilst you're also down there, please like the video, subscribe to the Talking Forest YouTube channel. And until next time, see ya.